Now, over the past year, there have been plenty of headlines about gangs and violence in Aurora.
But Aurora PD says crime is actually going down in the city significantly. Denver 7's Ryan Fish sat down with the chief of police to find out what's driving that change and what it will take to keep it up.
Todd Chamberlain was named Aurora's police chief last summer.
I think that this department, without question, is going in the right direction.
I got the chance to sit down with him and we hit on a lot of topics. One of them, overall crime year to date down 21% compared to last year. APD says both property and violent crime are down. Chamberlain says the two are tied together. Smaller crimes tend to lead to bigger ones.
There was not an accountability component. Someone could come in, they could steal a car, and what we're finding is most of these cars that we're dealing with that have been stolen are being used for other crimes. But the fact that we were almost able to cut into half the number of people that were victimized by a shooting, the number of people that were actually shot, the number of families that were impacted by that speaks volumes.
Chamberlain says officers are taking a more proactive approach, but not over-policing. He says it's instead about identifying people and places tied to a problematic trend. That's part of the city's Standing Against Violence Every Day, or SAVE program.
It's not a scared straight, it's about a communication. It's about telling them, hey, this is what law enforcement's going to do if you continue on this path, if you or your group continue on this path.
If you're basing it off numbers, I guess they could probably say crime is going down, but there's so many things that you don't hear about.
Xavier Davis leads Royal Mentoring Group, which works with at-risk youth to stop violence. From what he sees, that problem is only getting worse.
Social media making it cool to be a violent person towards somebody who has nothing to do with the gang. I'm seeing kids as young as 8, 9 years old with gun cases now. Like, it's getting out of hand.
Just this week in Aurora, an overnight shooting killed a 15-year-old girl. A 14-year-old boy was later arrested.
A lot of kids just don't want anything police involved, they'll shut down on you.
Davis hopes police gives organizations like his more room to work.
You need to trust some of the guys with lived experience that can really go out here and go to the crooks and crannies where you can't go to talk to these kids, and they will actually listen to us. Like when I go into the jails and I talk to these kids, they know I have the same background as them, but I overcame it.
In Aurora, Ryan Fish, Denver 7.